Story we're following right now. Today, the White House acknowledged the transcript of President Trump's conversation with the president of Ukraine was stored in a highly classified system.
And that would lend credibility to a whistleblower complaint that the July 25th transcript was intentionally kept out of wider circulation. During the conversation, the president spoke to President Volodymyr Zelensky about initiating an investigation into former Vice President Joe Biden and his son.
President Trump took to Twitter, calling the person who may have shared information with the whistleblower a spy.
And public opinion apparently is shifting. A new poll by the website Politico shows 43% of the American public supports an impeachment proceeding.
But how much does that really matter? Channel 3's Mike Savino has been studying that. He's live now with what he was able to learn. Mike?
Well, Dennis and Denise, Connecticut's two senators say that those numbers shouldn't even matter, that this is really about enforcing the law. But Trump supporters say that support remains below 50% because Democrats just don't have any proof.
I think what may in fact be a game changer on this is really where the public stands on this.
Political science professor Bilal Suku tells Eyewitness News' Dennis House on this Sunday's Face the State that public opinion could be a major factor in whether President Trump can survive an impeachment proceeding. Public opinion for impeachment is growing since news broke that Trump asked Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky to investigate Democrat Joe Biden for possible corruption, but it remains below 50%. A new poll by the website Politico puts support at 43%, up from the 34% after special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into ties between Trump and Russia. A Quinnipiac poll found 37%, up from 20% after the Mueller report. But some polls remain flat. A Reuters poll found 39% a week ago. Support was at 40% after the Mueller report. Trump supporter Joe Visconti says that's because people don't believe the charges.
The president is within his purview and his authority to make deals, to look into corruption out of Ukraine.
State Republican J.O. Romano agrees, saying the charges are hollow. This is all political games to win an election. But today, Connecticut's two senators say Congress must move forward.
We have a constitutional duty to make sure that the president doesn't pervert his office.
Senators Chris Murphy and Richard Blumenthal say Trump abused power by asking a foreign leader to investigate a potential political rival in the 2020 election. Whether Trump offered anything in exchange shouldn't matter. Blumenthal also accused Trump of trying to obstruct the investigation by hiding a transcript of the call in a server used for classified documents.
There was no reason for these notes to be dealt with in that way.
Blumenthal is confident public opinion will shift as the investigation goes, just as the Watergate investigation changed the public opinion of former President Richard Nixon. Now, coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, I'll have more from Murphy and Blumenthal, including how these talks are affecting legislation negotiations with the White House. Live from the newsroom, Mike Savino, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.